Metrics scare the hell out of everyone, and they do it in a variety of very powerful ways. Some we've already talked about, like scaring people into thinking that if the metrics look bad, they're going to lose their job, or they're going to lose their incentives, or they're going to lose their influence, or whatever it is. There's going to be some loss suffered. Um, there's a lot of different ways that metrics get under people's skins. So what I have found, particularly with organizations that are just starting with metrics, and let's face it, most are, and that's fine. What you really need to do is sell the problem, don't sell the solution. So, and that's true of anything, and anybody who's in sales will tell you the same thing. So we need to focus on with the people who have something to lose or perceive that they have something to lose if they're suddenly being measured. What we really need to do is focus all of our time and energy explaining, here is the problem that we see that we're trying to solve. And here's how that problem relates to you. This problem is making your life hard too. And we're trying really hard to solve this problem. And we think that one of the ways to figure out if we're helping and how to solve this is look at some data. And so we're going to look at these things, but much the same way as you'd have that high level conversation at the top to say what is in our way and what are potential ideas. You want to engage the people who are going to potentially, again, perceive that they're under some threat from this. You want to engage them directly in that conversation as early as you can to say, let me show you the shape of the problem and how it spreads out and who it's touching, including you. And then let me tell you about some of the things that we're going to do. One piece of which is we're going to look at this analysis here, and we're going to look at this analysis here, and we think it's going to tell us these things. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a good metric to look at? And really not bullshitting it. Let me be honest. You can't just do that pro forma. You have to be genuine and listen and take the feedback and adjust. It doesn't mean you have to adjust the analytic you're looking at, but it could mean you adjust who you show it to, how frequently you show it, whether it's put up in lights or it's just communicated at the team level. All kinds of things we can do to create safety around using metrics when we're in an unfamiliar situation. And I think that's pretty important.